Hi ELC families.
Hello.
Welcome back to our Sunday night book club. We're so excited to have you back for another installment of our chapter book. We're really enjoying it was really beautiful, kind of got a little cloudy, but the really nice weather out here. We're enjoying our playground. I don't know if you can see off in the distance our new playground equipment. It's so much fun to put something new outside and the kids personalize it with a nickname.
Absolutely.
They've started calling it the Spider, which is so exciting. And we're just really enjoying it. We've begun riding bikes, so if your child hasn't had a chance yet, that'll be happening very, very soon. So we've had a few back to school nights that have gone really well. We've got a few more to go, and it's just been a really wonderful start to the school year.
Absolutely.
So we're going to dive right into our book. We're going to get ready. Poor Gabby is having a rough time. Remember, she had to show her dad the note from Mr. F, and they're going to share it with Mom, and she's just not having a really good time right now. I think she's going to have a turnaround though. A turnaround right now. Chapter 11. A very rough night. After dinner, we talked and talked and talked. Practically the whole night. Miguelito fell asleep way before anyone else noticed it was long past our bedtimes. So Papi took him up to his room. I made sure to be very quiet. I wanted to stay up and hear all the stories about Puerto Rico, but Mommy made me go to bed. Even though it was very late, I couldn't sleep. I could still hear the stories down in the kitchen, as if they were letting me. I crept out of the bed and through the hallway. When no one was looking, I crawled under the dining room table and hid. That's when Mommy caught me. Come on, she said, grinning. Off to bed, I'll tuck you in. Once I was in bed, she sat next to me. Gabelita, always remember, no matter how angry your papi and I get, we will always love you. Then Mommy gave me a big hug and a big kiss goodnight. Sleep well, mi amor. Still, I couldn't get to sleep. I tossed and turned and kicked the sheets off. My brain was busy thinking about what Mommy and Papi said, and about working with Sissy and Johnny for a whole month. But what if Johnny keeps bothering me? What if all his teasing keeps making me mad? Like when it did on the playground with Cece, and when I got my boots taken away. I didn't want to think about that anymore. I was tired, and I needed to get to sleep. I rolled over and turned on the radio. Maybe some music would help me. Good night, Tippy-tito. Tippy was snuggling on my window. Meow. Tippy stretched and flopped over on his side. Hasta mañana, I told him, until tomorrow. As I closed my eyes, loud Spanish voices mixed with the English words in the songs. The words got all smushed up inside of my brain. The next thing I knew, a train was chugging through my bedroom. No, not a train, something else, something close by. Something loud and raspy right next to me. Something was in my bed with me. I bolted up. I was breathing hard. My heart was pounding like bongo drums. Oh, Tippy, I said. Oh, gracias. Thank you. It's just you. I laid back down to sleep. I tossed and turned, because now I was wide awake, and I couldn't get back to sleep. I watched my froggy clock with the big green hands in his belly ticking away the minutes. Tick, tick, tick. It was already 5 minutes after 2. So most of the night, I just laid in my bed thinking. I thought about all the mean things Johnny does and says to people. He picked on little Cece. He called my friend Devin Metal Mouth. And he called me Margarita Pizza, which makes me so mad that I lost my boots. I even yelled at him in Spanish. But soon, Cece will get bigger and he'll stop picking on her. And next year, Devin's braces will come off, and then he won't be able to call her Metal Mouth. But I won't change. I'll always be Marisa Pizza. A car passed on the street. Its headlights lit up my wall. I spotted my picture of Annie Oakley. Or will I? I just thought of a perfect plan. A perfect way to fix my worst enemy's evil ways. Chapter 12, A Crazy Morning. Way before I was ready, the next morning, my froggy alarm clock began to ring. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. I rolled over and slapped the off button on his head. Then my backup alarm came on. My radio blasted the DJ's voice in English. And that's when the door banged open. Levántate, get up, get up, get up. Miguelito bounced beside my bed, shaking me. He was shrieking in Spanish. His loud shrieks hurt my ears, and the radio blared away in English. I stumbled to my closet. I pushed aside all the piles on my floor and found my boots. I slipped them on. They're always the first thing I put on in the morning. I think better when my boots are on. And right then, I really needed them because my head was all fuzzy feeling and full of cotton. I scooted Miguelito out of the door and promised to play with him after school. Then I stomped across the floor, back and forth, picking out my clothes, brushing my hair, looking for the bathroom. Ay, the spelling test. I still had to look over my spelling words. I forgot to study them last night. Just as I ran out of my room, I remembered Mr. Fine's note. I rushed back to grab it. Back in the kitchen, I tried to enjoy my banana omelet, but my eyelids kept drooping. Next thing I knew it, Miguelito was pulling my head from my plate and raising it off the table. I couldn't believe it. I fell asleep in my tortilla. Ay, caracas. Oh, a little bug. Did I have egg on my face? I glanced at the clock. Oh no, I'm so late. And Papi just left. I couldn't get a ride with him. I wiped my face, kissed everyone goodbye, and grabbed my stuff and raced for the door. Halfway down the block, I remembered my lunch. I raced back home. I banged open the front door, ran to the kitchen, and tripped on the carpet. I went flying and slid across the kitchen floor on my belly. Gabi! My mom screamed. Gabi, ¿qué pasó? My mom helped me up. Estoy okay, I said. I just tripped en la carpeta. I forgot mi loncha, so I ran back. Mommy checked me over and made sure I was really okay. Then she asked, Gabi, why are you speaking Spanglish? You know that carpeta and loncha are not real Spanish words. I blinked. I hadn't even noticed. I tripped in la alfombra, I said the right way, I hoped. I forgot mi almuerzo. Soon my mommy grabbed my lunch bag and brought it to me. Luckily, Devin and Jasmine were waiting for me at the bus stop at our morning meeting. Jasmine took one look at me and looked down at herself and crossed her eyes. Did I miss an announcement? She asked. Is today backwards day? As usual, Jasmine was perfectly dressed in a cute top with purple glitter beads and matching pants. For the first time since I got dressed, I looked down at myself. I had on wrinkled jeans, no socks, and you won't believe this. The inside label on the back of my top was tickling my chin. My shirt was on inside out and backwards. Devin gave me a silly, crooked smile, like she wanted to laugh, but didn't want to hurt my feelings. ¿Qué pasó? Devin glanced at Jasmine and repeated in English. What happened? I started to tell her in English, so Jasmine could understand, but the words kept coming out all funny. I was speaking half English and half Spanish. Hey, no fair, said Jasmine. You guys promised not to speak Spanish when I'm around. You know I can't understand it. We were late, so we all started walking, quickly. I tried telling them again. My mom, llegó, last night, and so did my tío and titi, and we were practically toda la noche talking. And then mi gato ronca all night. So me despierte and cuando yo comencé mi tortilla me dormir. I fell asleep in my eggs. We were almost running. I was talking so quickly that I got a stitch in my side from walking. And then in the the kitchen, there was a chicken bin. A loony coop. A loony bin with Spanish in one ear and Inglés in the other. When I finally finished my story, I turned to Jasmine. Jasmine? She wasn't there. I looked back. She was standing on the sidewalk, staring at us. Her mouth was hanging open. Devin and I stopped too. When Jasmine saw us looking, the corners of her mouth turned down. She seemed ready to cry. Oh no, I thought. I hurt her feelings. I shook my head. What was happening? Everything was going wrong. I felt like those silly cartoon characters that get bonged on the head. When they wake up, they don't even know where they are. I grabbed Devin's arm and we ran back to Jasmine. Lo siento. I'm sorry, Jasmine, I told her. Really, I didn't mean to make you feel left out. Nor dormir. I didn't get enough sleep last night, and now my tongue is all twisted. Jasmine blinked. She looked at me and turned to Devin. Devin shrugged. Then good old Jasmine, she gave me a goofy grin and crossed her eyes. Let's hurry and get to school. She pointed at the label under my chin. You need to get to the girls' room and fix your top. Ooh, that went so quickly.
That did.
All right, that's our installment of our chapter book, Get Ready for Gabi, for this Sunday. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye.